Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. Whew, I'm signed because it's allegedly, okay, my last video for the day. I thought my other video was my last video, and then God was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Back to the show. Okay. And the message comes through a song, okay? This song is called, I think it's called Pimpin'. It's by Pimp C Bun B, okay? And, yeah, it makes me feel bad because it's a Houston song, and it's a how do you say it's a banger? But anyways, um, the song is basically what I hear is basically big pimping, spending cheese. We be big pimping, and like that's the part I hear the chorus. Okay, and scripture comes from Daniel 11:10. But his son shall prepare and assemble a great armed host, which shall advance like a flood, then withdraw. When it returns and surges around the stronghold, the king of the south provoked shall go out and fight against the king of the north, whose great host shall make a stand, but shall be given into his hand and be carried off. In the pride of his heart he shall lay low tens of thousands, but he shall not triumph. For the king of the north shall raise another army greater than before. After some years he shall attack with this large army and great resources. In those time many shall resist the king of the south, and outlaws of your people shall rise up in fulfillment of vision, but they shall fail. Okay, so here's the message. Here's the message. Here's the message. Here's the message. Okay, so this is for um in this situation that God is showing me, somebody has found themselves bound, okay? Who, I don't know who this is for, but whoever this is for, they have found themselves in a position to where they have been captured. They have found themselves in a position to where they feel as though they are trapped. They have found themselves in a position to where they feel as though there is no escape. Here's the message, okay? God said, I feel that for whoever this is for, God is saying that there will come a time when you will get out of that situation. Long story short, like I don't want to, because it's like I could talk about how this happened, but in reality, how you got into this position is neither here nor there. I think the thing of encouragement I can say, for one, next time God tells you to get away from somebody, listen. Okay? And I just feel like this is for somebody. You did not listen. You did not take heed to what God was telling you. You did not take heed to what God was showing you. I feel like God was telling somebody that this person was bad news. And for whatever reason, this person was just, I hear it's in love with somebody, in love, in love, in love, in love, in love. And God had told whoever this is for over and over and over again that that person was not the one for them. And this person did not listen. This person did not listen. They did not want to listen. And I just feel like that this entire whatever relationship was going on here, it was something God is saying that is an abomination. It is something God was saying is not good. God kept saying these things to whoever this is for, whoever this person is that found themselves in this situation. And now this person is crying out to God for help. And yeah, God is saying that he is going to pull you out of that situation. Don't get it twisted. Don't feel as though God is just going to leave you there. God is not saying that he's just going to leave you there. But the thing about it is, he is not going to come at the exact second that you want him to, but he will pull you out in the nick of time. And that's what the message is. Like that, and I feel so awful that the message is this. And I feel like this is a situation between whoever this is for and God. God was warning you and warning you and warning you against this person. God, I feel like God brought someone that was a light to you, around you, and for whatever reason you were I hear God saying revolting against this person. What is revolting me? Don't judge me, y'all. I'm not ashamed to act like I know every single word that Oh, okay. Causing intense disgust. Okay, so this is somebody that was disgusted by the person that God sent. I hear God saying angel. God sent an angel. God sent someone. There was someone that was working for God. Working for God. God says he was using them to rescue this person. Whoever this person is, God was using someone to rescue them from this situation. But because they refused to let go of whatever sin they were attached to, because they refused to repent of whatever sin that they were involved in, they ended up not like they revolted against the person that God sent. They were fighting with the person that God sent. It's like, I just feel like this person, and this could be for somebody, like you could literally, the person watching, you could literally be the person that God sent to rescue somebody. And God sent you there to rescue this person. God sent you there to help this person. And instead of them taking the help that you were offering them, they were trying to trap you. They were trying to trap you. Lord have mercy. They knew that you were there to save them. They knew that you were there to help them. They knew that you were there to pull them out. And every time you tried to take an advance to pulling them out, they stopped you. And they stopped you. And they stopped you again. Whoever their capturer was is somebody that either they are in love with this person, they are in like with this person, they have taken a liking to this person. God says that their capturer and the relationship they have with their capturer, it is an abomination. And they insisted on carrying on. And God was warning them that it was an abomination. And they kept arguing with God. They kept fighting with God. They kept arguing and fighting with God and trying to tell God what was right. God said what he said and he meant what he said. And God was warning this person over and over again that there is a reason why he is saying no. But they didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to listen to that. Every time you took an advance and trying to pull them out, because you could see what was going on before they even said anything. You could see what was going on. You could, like, you knew what was going on. But this person, they were like the person you went to save while you were trying to save them and pull them out. Like if they would have listened to you, y'all both would have been set free. God said both of y'all would have been set free. Both of y'all would have been fine. But because they insisted, instead, the way they were looking at things, they were looking at things from an evil standpoint. And they were thinking that they would trap you and then they would be free. And God pulled you out because it was not meant for you to fall in that trap. It was not meant for you to fall into that sin that they were in. And instead of them accepting the fact, it's like God, they wanted to be rescued on their own might, on their own will, and in their own way. And they are not trying to hear what God has to say. They don't want to let go of the sin. They don't want to let go of the evils that is. And at this point, they are feeling as though they want a way out. They're hoping and praying and wishing for a way out, and they had one. And the reason that they are in the position that they are in now is because instead of them listening, taking heed to what you were telling them, instead of them taking heed to the plans that were going on around them, they sat around with their capturer plotting how they would destroy you. They would take out the time, effort, and energy with their capturer to figure out a way that the capturer could collect you. And now that God has rescued you and pulled you out, the capturer has turned on them. And God says that this is their own doing, but he will deliver them. He's going to deliver them. He is going to deliver them. But they have to realize that this was their own doing. They could have been free. They could have been saved had they not have been trying so hard to stop you from rescuing them. And in some cases, it's a sense of pride. They didn't want you to be able to say that you saved them. They didn't want you to be able to say that you helped them. They didn't want to feel as though they needed your help. And now they have gotten themselves into an even worse predicament because they allowed their ego to get in front of them and get ahead of them. They wanted so badly to figure it out on their own in a situation where they should be accepting help. It's a difference between somebody, it's not like, I just feel like this person really needed help. And instead of them accepting the help that you were offering them, they didn't want to, regardless if they felt embarrassed or if they felt ashamed, whatever it is. But in reality, when it comes down to it, the reason they are still stuck in that predicament is because when you came to rescue them, they were trying to trap you. And that's the message. God said he's still going to rescue this person. He's going to rescue them. He's going to pull them out. He's going to pull them out. But the reason that they are going through what they're going through now is because of what they were trying to do to you. Don't feel bad. Okay, don't feel as though like this person may be trying to make you feel guilty or make you feel at fault and make you feel like you did something wrong. But in reality, you didn't do anything wrong. You were there to rescue them, and every attempt you made to rescue them, they blocked it because they were trying to trap you. They were trying to trap you. You were rescuing them, and they were trying to trap you. And God says, in the midst of them trying to trap you, they ended up in a deeper hole than the one that they dug for you. And what they should have did is accepted your helping hand. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.